Hey, and welcome to Tax Talk with the Tax Queen. My name is Heather Ryan. I am also known as the Tax Queen. Hey, and welcome to the latest video. And I'm going to be reviewing the pros and cons, advantages of disadvantages of filing early. So should you file early or not? Let's get into it. First of all, I don't always support filing early, but it definitely has its advantages. So let's go through the advantages of filing early. You get your refund sooner. Awesome. So if you're due a refund, absolutely file as soon as you can. It'll also be less crowded, so your return is going to be processed quicker, and hopefully you'll receive your refund quicker as well than if you wait till April and everybody is rushing to get things in on time. Number two second advantage, you're free of the mental clutter. So you can check that box off. It's done, complete. You can just move on and enjoy your year, whatever that looks like. Traveling, enjoying your life, working on your business, doesn't matter. Mental clutter, gone. Checkbox, done. If you plan on mailing your return, the post office will be less crowded if you do it early. I can tell you from experience, most people are electronically filing now, but there are reasons and there are people who still want a paper mail return, and it's fine, but get it in early, especially if you're going to mail it. The post office is less crowded, and also it will take a little time to process. And if you get it in early, again, not as many as doing that, so you'll hopefully be processed faster. Advantage, you're not going to be late. If you file early, you're not going to be late. So you're not going to owe any late penalties. And just so you're aware, you can actually file early, even if you figure out that you owe, but not pay your taxes until tax day. So if you file electronically and make a payment electronically, you just schedule that payment or put it on your calendar to make that payment in April. So a lot of people think that when they file, they have to pay, and that's not true. The payment deadline is that April 15th. And so you can file early and just wait until later to pay. Not a problem. So you will not be late. That's an advantage. You'll also probably be more accurate. That's definitely an advantage as well. You won't be rushed for time. You're not going to be stressed, hopefully. So you're going to avoid errors, and you're going to make sure it's all done correctly. You have the time to maybe work on it, put it aside, come back and review it. If you're working with a professional, again, they're going to be hopefully always accurate. But if you come to them early, they're going to have more time. They're going to be able to work on your return and give you time to review it. And it's not this stressed, let's get it signed and it's submitted because the deadline is tomorrow. So that's my recommendations for advantages of filing early. The disadvantage is paying early. So I kind of already covered this. If you owe the IRS money, you do not have to pay them early. Be aware of that, okay? No need to pay early. Pay on the deadline. So either put it on your calendar to schedule that payment. If you like to mail it, make sure you mail it trackable so that you have proof that you mailed it. I recommend paying online. And if you want to schedule that payment, you can go ahead and schedule that ahead of time and just schedule it for the early April, or put it on your calendar as a reminder, hey, pay the IRS even if I'm going to do it online. So that's not really a disadvantage. It's still an advantage to filing early, even if you owe. Not a problem. And then the disadvantage again is if you file and you catch a mistake, if you get another form in the mail, you're going to have to fix it. You're going to have to file a corrected return, amended return, superseded return. It might not be a term that many people have heard, but that's a disadvantage. So filing early before you have all of your forms in hand is a disadvantage because you may have to file a corrected later. The way to avoid this, or one way to avoid it, look at your previous year return and look what you have. If you have dividends and stock sales, those 1099 forms related to that won't come out until later. They're not usually issued till late February or early March. So it's disadvantageous to file early. Wait for the forms to come. Make sure you have everything in hand, that you're not missing something. Really important. Also, if you file early, common knowledge, a lot of people believe that you're more likely to be audited. I don't really agree with this because if you're filing early, the IRS is not auditing for that current season. They're looking at the previous year, right? So the computer has flagged things and auditors are contacting them, but it's all for the previous year. So it doesn't matter when you file, early or on time or late. It's being flagged for the previous year. So I don't think it raises a red flag, but some people do believe that. So there you go. Disadvantages, advantages to filing early. You make the decision which one works for you. I'm definitely of the belief when you have everything together, get it done, check it off your list. Should we go over the advantages and disadvantages again? Just quickly. Let's review. So advantages, you're going to receive your refund sooner. You're going to be free of the mental clutter. That's that whole checkbox, done, move on with your year. Post office is less crowded. If you mail it, you're going to have a processing time that's a little faster. You won't be late on filing, no filing fee because you'll be on time or early. And hopefully you'll be more accurate because you have the time and energy to take your time, review. If you find something missing, you can take the time to get that information. Disadvantages, don't pay early, file early, don't pay early. Remember, we can schedule that payment or we can put it on our calendar to make a payment in April. No need to let the IRS have their money beforehand. It also gives you time if you owe to get that money together. Easy enough. Don't file early. So disadvantages of filing early. If you haven't gotten all your tax forms yet, and so therefore you don't want to have to file a corrected or amended return. And lastly, yeah, that's it. So good luck, and hopefully tax day is stress-free for you.